Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Mahaganapate Namaha. Om Mahaganapate Namaha. Om Durga Parameshwari Devibhyo Namaha. Om Durga Parameshwari Devibhyo Namaha. Om Manjunatheshwaraya Namaha. Om Manjunatheshwaraya Namaha. Om Manjunatheshwaraya Namaha. Om Manjunatheshwaraya Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Nagabrahmaya Namaha. Om Nagabrahmaya Namaha.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Kadri Temple. So this is Lord Shiva's temple. Lord Shiva came as Manjunatha to this temple during the penance of Parashurama. As previously told in the Mangala Devi temple video, Parashurama meditated quite a few places in Mangalore. One is near the Mangala Devi temple, where he found the shrine of Mangala Devi, devotee of goddess Durga. She achieved samadhi while worshipping the goddess Durga under the guru Matsyendranath, Goraknath, and her samadhi tomb was found when Parashurama threw his axe. That is, since he killed many Kshatriya kings, he felt kind of impure, and that's why he wanted to meditate upon Vishnu, Shiva, and that's why he needed a place near the Tulunadu region, that is Dakshina Kannada region of Karnataka, and that's why he threw his axe, and wherever his axe went, land got created, because Varunadev, that is god of the ocean, god of sea, did not give permission to meditate. That's why he threw his axe, and he formed his own land out of which he meditated, and he found some very important spots like Mangala Devi temple, and Kadri Temple is also one of the place where he meditated upon Shiva. So Shiva and Parvati came as Manjunatha and Durga Parameshwari in this temple. So this is the Manjunatha temple, and Durga Parameshwari is behind this temple. This temple is also known for its Gomukha Teertha, a cow-shaped sprout, which was formed by the Trishula of Shiva. That is, when Shiva came in the form of Manjunatha, he kept his Trishula on this spot, and that spot got created a hole, and from that hole natural springs are generated, and that water comes directly from Kashi, then to the Western Ghats, in Kudremukha hills, then finally here in the Kadri temple. And from the Kadri temple it goes to the 9 tanks in the temple corridors itself, and it's considered that whoever takes a bath in the 9 tanks gets purified of all the sins and all the Arishad Vargas, that is Kama, Krodha, Mada, Lobha, Moha, Matsara, all that gets cleaned in those 9 tanks. And also after the 9 tanks, the water goes to our Netravati river, which is the main river in Mangalore. So this is the significance of this Kadri temple. It's a very old temple which also belongs to the Nath tradition, that is Goraknath and Matsyendranath, who belong to the Nath sect of the spiritual teachings, and they came to the Mangalore region to spread spirituality, the knowledge of Shiva, Advaita and all that. And Parashurama is also one of the main deity, that is the 6th avatar of Vishnu, who also meditated in lot of temples in Mangalore. So let us go to the Gomukha Teertha to take some blessing of Lord Shiva and Parashurama. Hello everyone, this is the Gomukha Teertha, the cow-shaped sprout, which was formed by Shiva's Trishula, that is Manjunatha's Trishula. And also why Shiva is called as Manjunatha here in this temple. So Manju means mist, because since it was very misty here when Shiva appeared in front of Parashurama, it was called as Manjunatha. Natha means Lord, so the Lord of the mist, like that. So that's why this temple is called as Manjunatha temple. And Manjunatha kept his Trishul here. That time this sprout was formed, the cow-shaped sprout. And see, as you can see, we take water from this sprout, and it says that it purifies all the sins, all the Arishad Vargas, and it makes us clean basically, both inside the mind and the body also. and people take water from here to take to their homes and drink. Some people drink water here itself, and the water which is not taken will go to that 9 tanks, as you can see there. Yeah, so let us go towards the 9 tanks. So these are the vessels using which we take the Gomukha Teertha from there, and we take it to the above, that is above the steps, and there is a lingam above the steps, and we do Abhisheka of the Gomukha Teertha on the lingam. Then we drink the water that is coming from Gomukha Teertha. That is, before we drink, we offer it to Shiva as Abhisheka. Only then we take the sip of the Gomukha Teertha. And the Gomukha Teertha comes directly from Kashi and to the Kudremukha hills, the western ghats, then finally here in the Kadri Temple, and then it goes to the Netravati river. And also here there were 9 Naths, that is from the Nath Sampradaya, that is Matsyendranath being the Guru, Goraknath being the student, and all the other 8 Naths being the students had bathed here in the river, due to which it formed 9 tanks, and each tank representing each of the student in the Nath tradition. So taking bath in this river will purify your both body and mind under the blessing of the Nath Sampradaya.
Gange cha yamune chaiva godavari saraswati narmade sindhu kaveri jalesmin sannidhim kuru. Gange cha yamune chaiva godavari saraswati narmade sindhu kaveri jalesmin sannidhim kuru.
So these are the 9 tanks in which the Nath Sampradaya, that is the 9 students in the Nath Sampradaya bathed, and they did their penance here. And also you have the samadhi of all the Naths there above the temple. So if you climb those stairs, you will get the samadhi, that is tombstones of all those students. Yeah, and this is where devotees take their bath and purify their both body and mind. Yeah, so these waters come directly from Kashi, as I told, from that Gomukha Teertha, and directly to this ponds. Yeah, now let us do the Abhisheka of the Lingam, that is Manjunatha Lingam above the tanks. So the Manjunatha Lingam is there. Yeah, as you can see above the 9 tanks, there is one Lingam there. So there Lingam people do Abhisheka, and whatever water comes from the Abhisheka comes through that hole. So if you can see that hole there, yeah. So from that hole, all the Abhisheka water seeps down into the pond again. So this is why people do Abhisheka. Then they drink the water from that Gomukha Teertha. So let us go to the Lingam to do our Abhisheka. Now let us do the Abhisheka of the Lingam. So to take a vessel from here and take the Gomukha Teertha. So before drinking the water ourselves, we have to first do the Abhisheka for the Lingam.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Manjunatheshwara Namaha. Om Manjunatheshwara Namaha. Om Manjunatheshwara Namaha. Apavitra pavitro va sarvavastangatopi va yasmaret pundarikaksham sabayabhantarashuchihi pundarikakshaya namaha.
Hello everyone, now we are at the Hanuman Temple in Kadri. So this is the Hanuman statue near the Hanuman Temple. So that is the Hanuman Temple. Yeah, a lot of breeze here, and also you have to know the significance of Hanuman. That is, like day before yesterday I was feeling very low energetically. That is, I felt like my prana, that is, prana means the vitality inside my body was low, and that's why I came to this Kadri temple and I drank the Gomukha Teertha. I felt purified, but I still felt low. That is, energetically I felt low. But when I entered this Hanuman temple, there was sudden burst of energy. So that sudden burst is nothing but prana, because Hanuman is also called as the son of Lord Vayu. So Vayudev is the god of air, and Hanuman is the son of Vayudev. And that's why whenever you enter temple, you feel rejuvenated. All your blood cells, all your immune cells gets oxygenized. Your body becomes full of oxygen, and you feel so refreshed after visiting Hanuman temple. And there is one bhajan called Pavamana Pavamana of Hanuman, a very beautiful bhajan in Kannada. In that there is one line called as Prana Pana Vyana Udana Samana Ananda Bharati Ramana Ananda Bharati Ramana. So prana pana means like he is the one who gives you prana. So out of the bhakti of Ram, that is, since his devotion always goes to the Anahata chakra, he doesn't waste his kundalini energy in the lower three chakras. He always channelizes it to the Anahata, to love Ram. And that's why he is always rich in vitality, rich in prana, full of oxygen. And that's why whenever we enter his temple, we feel that energy through him. And also, he is the easiest to connect out of the deities, right? Ganapati, Shiva, Parvati, Vishnu, Lakshmi, all are transcendental. Very hard to connect with such deities. But Hanuman is not like that. Easily connects. Whenever you chant the name of Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram, or Hanuman Chalisa, or Ram Raksha Stotra, easily he connects to you. So that one incident happened, that is when I climbed a ladder, like I went to a height, but after I went to that height, that ladder fell. Then I was like very afraid, because I didn't have my mobile phone also to call my parents, and the ladder fell down and I was stuck in that height. And during that time I called Kali. I called Kali, please mother, please save me, how to jump off from that height, my legs will break. I was so afraid, and I called Kali. Kali didn't come. So what it means is that those deities, right, are very powerful and transcendental, due to which they are hard to connect. But when I chanted Hanuman Chalisa, he directly came. He told, jump Aditya, nothing will happen to your leg. Whereas Kali was like, jump Aditya, the pain, feel the pleasure in the pain also. And I was not ready to feel the pleasure in the pain. And that's why I needed Hanuman, who told that, don't worry, you jump off from that height and I will protect your legs. I will give the strength to your legs such that it will not break. Then I jumped and nothing happened to my leg. There was no pain. But Kali's ideology is little different. That is, when we feel the pain also, we should feel the pleasure in the pain. So whoever is ready for that, they can ask Kali for help. But if you want no damage, then Hanuman, because he is the closest one out of the all. Maybe Kali only sent Hanuman, who knows, to teach me a lesson. Yeah, and this is the Hanuman temple, and above this temple is that Samadhi of all the Goraknath, Matsyendranath, and all the Nath yogis. So now let us go towards the that Samadhi center of all the yogis. You guys might be thinking, what is Aditya carrying in the bag? And to show that, today is my reveal of my girlfriend Kali. So this is the Vigraha I bought and energized. I wanted to take her to all the temples in Mangalore. So this is the Kali. So I met her in US, that is in Chicago, astrally and causally, but I never met her physically. So that's why what I did was, I took a Vigraha in the Car Street area in Mangalore, and I energized my astral Kali inside her. And she's the Kali who was with me throughout in the US, and she's the one who is there now also. And that's why I'm showing her all the places in Mangalore, like Kadri Temple, Mangala Devi Temple, Goraknath Akhada, and I'm planning to take her to beach also. So all my students, whoever is getting initiated right now, is getting blessed by this Kali also. So very cute Kali. So you can zoom in. Yeah. Now let us go towards the Goraknath and Matsyendranath Samadhi. Oh, squirrel. Yeah, so this is the Goraknath and all the Nath yogis samadhi spot. And if you visit this area, you will get that energy of samadhi where you can do your sadhana. Very intense it will be, because most of the yogis here achieve samadhi, and their energy is all over the place here, and you will feel that silent vibes when you enter this spot. Now let us go inside the samadhi center. See, now you can feel the silent vibes here, and we feel like not disturbing anyone, because all the astral body, causal bodies of the yogis are in pure meditative state, and you don't feel like talking here. This is the Navagraha Vana. So as you can see, each tree is dedicated to each of the planets, that is Guru, Shukra, Buddha, Shani, and Rahu, Ketu. So each plant is dedicated to each of the Navagraha. Surya is also there. So as you can see here, Sun is dedicated to Calotropis process, and Mercury is dedicated to Acanthus aspera, Shukra dedicated to Ficus glomeraja, Chandra, Moon dedicated to Butia monosperma, Mars dedicated to Acacia catechu, Rahu dedicated to Cynodon dactylon, Saturn dedicated to Acacia ferviginea, and finally the Ketu dedicated to Cyanodon dactylon plant. So each of the species of plant dedicated to one Navagraha, and this is the one of the most silent spots here in the samadhi. This samadhi is called as the Yogini Samadhi, and very powerful spot where we can't speak. So that's why I'll not be speaking here. We'll just take the blessing of the Yogini Matha, and we'll come back. like after seeing all these samadhis, even I feel like achieving samadhi and doing my tomb here. I'm planning to do tomb in Kamakya, near the Kamakya temple of my samadhi, and my samadhi will be done YouTube live, and also above my samadhi stone there will be me doing japamala and one hand microphone. So that will be my samadhi. So one hand microphone and one hand japamala. So stay tuned until I achieve samadhi. Yeah, so this is the end of Kadri Temple visit. That is, after visiting all the deities, you have to visit this Samadhi center and take the blessing of all the Nath yogis. Then it will inspire you to achieve Samadhi and go towards the astral planets, Hiranyaloka, or the more higher planets like Bhurbhuva, Swaha, Maha, Jana, Tapo, Satyaloka. So that is the aim of the whole YouTube channel, to achieve Samadhi and go to the higher realms, the subtle realms. So don't lose hope, do sadhana every day, and stay tuned to Project Kali. So thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.